I grew up with these two wonderful people, Mommy and Daddy. It wasn't until I got to college that somebody told me that they were my foster parents, because you know you do those things when you're a freshman, you introduce yourself, and I would say, well, I had Mommy, Daddy, and other Mommy, and that was confusing people. And then they said, oh no, that you know William Gibbs and Iola Gibbs, they were your foster parents. But they both were close to 80 years old when they took me in. Daddy was a preacher, and I never saw my foster mother, I never saw Mommy write her name, but Daddy was a preacher. And if you know anything about men who are 80 years old, they don't play hide and seek with you. They don't chase you through the park. They read the news. You know, he would come home, he'd read the newspaper. And so, and as a preacher, he read the Bible. So I don't remember as a child nursery rhymes and things like that, but I remember him reading the Bible. And he used to have a newspaper with a sword on it. I just cannot remember the name now, I wish I could. But there were sermons in it and religious things in there. He would read that. We would read the Afro newspaper. And it was my job when I got big enough, is when the paper would come, I was supposed to read it and then tell him what stories were important. I would watch the news and tell him what stories were important. So I grew up with this literacy, but it wasn't typical child's literacy.